The Rover position.
The Rover?
Yes,
Is that
sir.
what you call it? So how much freedom do you have here?
Man, I have all the freedom in the world.
He takes the snap, pump fakes once. He's headed sack. They cannot block him.
Za'Darius as a Rover. That time he beat in the center. Bradbury just no contest. Couldn't stay with him.
Big shout out to our defensive coordinator, man, for putting me in these situations, man, to go just be disruptive.
I think you should go to the Pro Bowl.
Pro Bowl? We're going to the Super Bowl.
Why does he choose you? I mean, is it, because there's Preston and there's Rashawn, there's different guys, but what is he like about your game? Because you're like a big slap, rip, jump
Slap,
guy.
rip, yeah. I don't know, man. Like, going back to when I was started doing it in Baltimore, man, I was a guy that was just inside of the 3 technique, and I could always win my one-on-one rep.
Okay.
So Coach always said, man, if we can put you in this position and create one-on-ones, you can win every time, Z. So to see this position right here, man, I know to walk around, man, it calls a 5-0. You can see this guy tap his helmet.
Yeah.
In this situation, when you watch film, when the guy tap his helmet, it's a 5-0 situation.
So you're gonna get one-on-ones.
One-on-one, I know I'm gonna win right now if I get that tap of the helmet. See, communication is, now Z walking around, what are we gonna do?
Right.
Tap his helmet, 5-0. I said,
okay.
All right, now
That's
I got
just
to
film
win.
study right there.
Most definitely, man, most definitely.
So you're in a perfect defense here
Yes,
for
sir.
that right now. Everybody's gonna get a one-on-one.
Exactly. But to align to one side, man, was my whole idea in this play. To sell it one way and take them another way.
I got you.
So in this is where I actually got 3 guys on me.
I'm gonna count them for you right here. See,
Okay.
like, you got, that's a lot of.
Yeah, most definitely.
But look what you do though. You draw all the attention.
All the attention.
Now
I
you got 3
people.
one-on-ones.
Exactly.
You know, this whole Smith brother thing, I mean, it's just getting started.
Yes, sir.
To me. But it's gonna, like, you're feeding him. Like, you allow him to get a one-on-one. You get your hand on.
Yeah, I get my hand on.
Should you get like a little credit?
I thought I would, you know, but
because those halves mean something, man. They add up.
Man, I ain't giving me nothing, man. I ain't getting no half nothing.
Za'Darius Smith playing inside disrupted things, penetrated, and that led to the sack by Preston Smith.
All right, so you got a 5-man front and you got freedom right here.
Yes, sir.
What puts you in this front? I mean, this is a 1st and 10 play.
Man, you really want to know the actual call for this, man?
If you want.
Z Green Bay.
Z Green Bay.
Z Green Bay.
This is you.
When you call Z Green Bay, that's when you know Z's moving around. So another situation by a defense coordinator, smart move by him, because he put me in a situation to just shoot any gap I want to shoot.
You see the jet coming? You see the motion?
Motion coming. So when I saw that motion, I knew when a tight end is basically off, look, he's looking down now.
Yeah.
So I know he's going back. So I know if I can meet at least one of them pullers and follow those pullers, that it'll take me right to the play. In this situation right here, man, it took me right to the play in the backfield, and we got the ball out on Peterson.
Yeah, you got a strip on IED.
Man, that was a big one for our team also. Yep.
There's nothing like getting the ball out.
I know.
Nothing like getting it out, man. Your versatility, you just don't see it. You don't see it. Like, I'm gonna show it, and you're gonna walk me through it, but like, I see you at every single position. Let's start your own division here.
Yes, sir.
You saw Kirk Cousins out here, man.
So in this situation, we're supposed to be standing up, but I'm a guy that got in the 3-point because I knew it was a passing situation. You would see me look up and be like, oh, I think he's chipping me.
Yeah, right.
So I try to stutter step to try to stop that chip right there.
Yeah.
To try to
you think he might?
Most definitely. So my first thing is to show him my edge. I beat him like I was going inside fake. He stopped his feet, so I had a chance to knock that outside arm down. And man, come free off the edge, man, to get this sack, man, on Cousins.
So, do you know what you're gonna do pre-snap? I mean, obviously you don't know if this is a chip, not a chip, but like, you have an idea how you're gonna attack Riley here?
In this situation, man, we in our 4-man front.
Yep.
And I knew that the center was going away from me. So that gave me a one-on-one with the tackle.
How'd you know the center, Bradbury, was going to the right?
Do I want to tell that?
Well, I mean, you don't have to give away any trade secrets here.
Yeah,
but through film study,
yeah,
formation, whatever.
We'll get a formation. So in this situation, man, We thought it was run, but it was pass.
Okay.
And I know when they gave a pass call that he was going the opposite of me, man, and I knew then I had that.
Because they do so much play action with the quarterback under center, right?
Yes, sir. Try to slow us down.
Yeah. All right, so you get the outside pad. Once you get the outside pad, right?
Yes, sir.
Then what's your next? You got the hand down.
The next thing is to clear your hips.
Okay.
And that situation right there, every time you clear your hips, man, you got to finish with a rip. You got to close it, close your edge.
Yep.
So in this situation, it happened. You can see how I dip right there to try to really clear my hips and bring the rip. So I came scot-free, man, off the edge, man, and for him to hold the ball, man, that was a big sack for our team.
Well, it helps that the quarterback's drifting right here. You know, he can't step up because Kenny inside and guys are pushing right here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But on the backside too, man, you got to think about our guys, man. They work hand in hand, and man, on the back end, if those guys do their job up front, we'll get home. So in situations like this, man, it all comes from off the backside, man. Those guys are a big part of this sack.
So, Za'Darius, I seen you after sacks.
Yeah.
Like, I seen you do some of the craziest things.
I know, right?
Like, do you know what you're going to do? Do you have one? Like, I seen you crawling on the ground.
Right.
But there's always a celebration.
Yes, sir.
But do you know what you're going to do, or is it just an emotional thing?
It's just an emotional thing, man. I feel like in certain situations, as a team, we'll come up with something. But, you know, I learned that from Terrell Suggs, man, to go back to him, man.
Yeah.
He was a guy that was always clowning, man, after sacks. So that's where I actually get that from, man, to tell you the truth.
So you go from the right side to the left side here. All right, so you're your four-man front right now.
In situations, I know where the center is going. So I know I have my man side. If I got a man side, I can beat a guy one-on-one majority of the time. I can beat him, but I knew that I had two guys that would really push that pocket that could really win. Montravers and Dean Lowry, man, for them to push it, man, and for him to step up in that B gap, just to close that gap off, man, I did my job, man, and that was another sack, man, from a coverage sack, because the guys doing what they're supposed to on the back end.
Okay.
Most
so it's all married. It's all married. Coverage, front. It's not just, you know, it's not just you guys.
We get pressure, they cause picks. They hold it down, man, we get sacks.
Now you're over the left guard.
All over the place.
All over the place. And I have a feeling you like working inside against the guards. If you don't have the slide, because you're going to get chips.
Most definitely.
You're going to get a lot more attention.
Yes, sir. In this situation, I knew this guy couldn't get beat inside. So I stabbed to make him think that I'm really hitting the A gap.
Okay.
But I'm not. So in this situation, when I stab, you can see he'll stop his feet. My real responsibility was to make sure I had a two-way go.
Okay.
And as you can see, this
because
gap really
going away.
Right. This gap really opened up very wide. So if the quarterback was to step up, that's on me.
Right.
But I took a chance, man, and I knew I could win this one-on-one rep. Well,
the back
two on one. And I got home.
He's lined up at defensive tackle. He beats the guard Wiggins, then he beats the back. That's the attitude that he's bringing to this Packer defense. Not only can he play in, he also can drop down and play nickel defensive tackle.
When you get this close, you can't let it get away.
You can't.
Like, you got to get him down.
You can't. Those are the ones that, if you do get away, man, you'll remember it every night.
You're back at inside again.
Inside. We knew that if the tight end was away from the back, can't have protection. If the back is away from the tight end, the center gonna always slide to the tight end.
Sure.
And for that to happen, we actually put KC at the one, you know, to my side to actually rip and take the center with him.
Yep. So you get a one-on-one.
So that'll create another one-on-one for me in this situation.
The original pressure came from Za'Darius Smith. Lots of folks getting home on that one.